You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't dramatic and deep. You know what I'm saying? He was straightforward and simple. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, based on what I saw in the movie, that wasn't an accurate portrayal of him. In my, from my
From your
perspective,
dealings with him, yeah.
from dealing with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe from Nick Nack, which is my first cousin who he dated. They were together for so many years. Maybe that's the way that was her experience.
So are you coming around through the relationship of Nikki as well, or you had your own? This was separate. How you ended up linking up with
We
Screw?
family. Nikki
Yeah.
is my first cousin.
Right. All right.
You know what I'm saying? She met Screw through my little sister, right? That's how they met. That's how they actually met. Was my little sister. Me and Screw had just come from maybe I think Soundwaves pick on a Tuesday was when all the new releases used to be released in the record stores back in the day. We had record stores, and Soundwaves was the largest record store that you could buy records from.
Yeah, going on South Main.
Yeah, the one on South Main was the one that he liked to go to the most. And so then this day, I think we wanted some home cooked food. So we go to my mom's house and she cooked. And so then that's what we did. We ate, like beans and rice, chicken, something like that.
Just a good meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a good meal because we normally would eat Popeye's chicken
I
right
hear how
next
Screw would
door.
always be eating that
Yeah,
chicken,
yeah, you
man.
used to love, that was our thing, Popeye's chicken, the 5-piece special. And so, but this day he wanted to, go by the house and eat something home cooked. And so then, we go back, we go to my mom's house and we chilling outside and eating. After we eating, my sister pulled up with Nikki, because they hung tight at that time. And so she introduced Screw to Nikki and Nikki to Screw. And as far as I know,
This is you seeing the introduction. This is what you
that
saw.
was the introduction right there. That was how they actually met. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing different stories, but I know what I saw. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how they met. Uh, the way they have it portrayed in the movie, you know what I'm saying, is a little different from my
Oh, the meeting
experience.
at the club and all that.
Yeah, it didn't happen like that. Maybe she didn't talk to him that day, you know what I'm saying, and maybe a little while later they hooked up. Maybe they saw each other at the club, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't accurate to me because the way I saw it, they met that day, and it seemed like they was on from then on. You know,
Yeah.
go figure.
So then, okay, so y'all do the All Screwed Up. So then y'all meet with us again to do the 3 in the Morning.
Right.
And this is the big dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the album.
Well,
You know what I mean?
the 3 in the Morning, even though we didn't know what the name of it was going to be, but that was already negotiated in the first meeting. If this one does good, we'll go and we'll do another one. You see what I'm saying? But we didn't know what it was going to be when we would negotiate.
It was just an option, but what that option was going to be was
right. So that's why most of your contracts or your negotiations happen in the industry. You could do some of them could be six options, which are 6 albums or a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Depending on how that artist works. His work ethics, his or her work ethics can determine how long they could be on that contract.
Yeah. When Screw was doing All Screwed Up, were you with him anytime when he was putting that together?
I was there with him 100%. I was Uber before there was Uber. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know the dude could drive when I heard he had got his Impala, because by then we had split up. And I heard he was driving, when I got him a car, and I'm like, God damn, I ain't know the dude could even drive. Because I would pick him up a lot, you know what I'm saying? And quite sure other people would too. But I know for the recordings, you know what I'm saying, that was me that was picking him up, taking him to the recording sessions.
So did he do All Screwed Up with Maestro as well? I know he did 3 in the Morning over there. Okay.
Everything was done at Maestro's.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there anything that sticks out from the All Screwed Up session before we start about 3 in the Morning? Anything stick out from All Screwed Up?
Yeah. I believe we had one session where Point Blank, I think this was on the All Screwed Up, he wanted a live sex scene. So he had brought a female in. And he had relations with her in the studio to get the sex sound.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I remember
I
from
think
the
that's
All
on
Screwed Up.
what was it on High with the Blankster? Maybe I think he might have been
Probably
there.
so. I can't remember what
No
song.
shit.
Yeah, that's
So
one
he
thing.
going handling his business. Y'all just recorded and then just use it for the
Yeah, they
song.
recorded it while he was handling his business because he wanted that authentic sound. So that's one thing that stood out for me on that All Screwed Up was the that particular situation.
I gotta ask point blank about this. He
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
here yesterday. That's crazy.
Right, right.
Man, okay, so y'all go do 3 in the morning, and y'all had to do it so many times. Talk about that because he had one version already first, right? Or did he start when he said y'all doing 3 in the morning?
Well, when I dropped him off for the first session of 3 in the morning, I dropped him off that evening, and I came and picked him up that next morning. He come out the studio, and he just chunked the dat to me. He said, "Man, you can have this shit." I'm like, "What's going on, Screw? What's wrong?" He said, "Man, I just don't like it." And I don't remember too much of our conversation after that. I just know I had a dat that he threw to me of something that he recorded pertaining to 3 in the morning. And I gave it to my little brother, who I call the gatekeeper, because he keeps a lot of old stuff. And I hadn't thought about it no more until we did a reveal on it yesterday at Sugar Hill Studios. I did the reveal live, you know what I'm saying, for the Screw fans on the Screw page, those that wanted to see.
Yeah.
Uh, which I was going to do anyway, but I just said because I gave my I gave my word that when I do it, I was going to let them know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened that 3 in the morning that is jacked up. You know, so I'm getting it digitally transferred. You know, they got to play with it and work on it and see if they can retrieve the data off of it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting on that result right now. I'm waiting on that to be done now. And that may be the very first version of a 3 in the morning. I'm hoping and praying. But on the label it says 3 in the morning Pimp the Pen radio edit. So it could be just that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think about it, it makes sense that he called it shit because he didn't like the Pimp the Pen.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't like that song at all. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like the song. I loved it because I was in the streets pushing it, and I knew what people was responding to, so I knew it was a hit. You see what I'm saying? Because I was in the street with the people, and every time because we didn't have CDs back in the days, I had cassettes, and they would always rewind back to that Pimp the Pen, like, ooh, that's
So I'm draped
cold.
up and dripped out. Screw
Yeah,
wasn't really
no,
feeling
he
it at
didn't feel
first.
that. He didn't feel it. I'm just gonna be real with you. That was not his song. He didn't think it was gonna do nothing. He wasn't the only one though. I had another close friend. Man, I told him, I said, I'm gonna get this song played on the radio. My boy Randy Hanna. Nigga, man, ain't nobody gonna play that shit. Man, you crazy. I said, watch and see. I'm telling you, I know what I'm looking at.
Donnie Houston.